started. I know I did the first two drawers that I'm gonna link down below, and it took me a while to get to this one, but honestly I think this is one of the harder ones. I have little palettes, mostly from the drugstore, these two. Then also I have some single eyeshadows that, I don't know, eyeshadows are my thing, so it's hard to part with any eyeshadows. So I also have some mascaras here, and I want to make sure that I really test them all and see which ones are okay. And also I want to make sure that I do put some products aside for my monthly makeup basket and see if I want to keep them or not. Also I have some cream products, cream eyeshadows, and eyeliners, liquid pencils, kind of everything right here. So as always, I already went through them in my Spanish part of the video, but I'm gonna go through it again and let you know which ones I want to keep and which ones I wanna keep in my monthly makeup basket, just to see if I really use them or if I should pass them along. The first one is this Quint. It's from the Wet n Wild Fergie collection, and it's in Desert Festival, and that's how it looks like. I know the lighting is not very awesome, but okay, I'm dealing with the sun setting right now, and I need to get this done. So anyways, I love this. I have a tutorial that I'm gonna link down below with this. I've created different looks with it. I think it's a very versatile palette, and it's a great combination of colors. It's not the most pigmented one, and it's not the most blendable one, and that's why this is the only one that I bought from this collection, but I think the colors are pretty enough that I can still use it, and I use it on a regular basis. I have some Wet n Wild palettes. I'm not gonna go into detail about this or swatch them or anything because I'm sure everybody knows how they look like. I bought recently this one, which is Silent Treatment. I'm getting Sunburned and Sweet as Candy. I have a request, a tutorial request on Sweet as Candy, and I'm probably gonna film it this week. So I need this. I like the quality of these eyeshadows, and I'm planning on collecting all of the palettes from Wet n Wild from the regular line because I think the consistency and everything about them is amazing. This one I had it for quite a while. This is Don't Steal My Thunder. It's a classic smoky eye kind of palette. It has a sparkly black, a white, and the eyelid color, which is like a gray color, and I love it, so of course I'm gonna keep it. Something that I will put in my monthly makeup basket and see if I'm gonna really use it or not, if I should pass it along, is this quad from e.l.f. This is from the $2 line, and it's in Golden Goddess. I mean, it's pretty, I love the colors, but it's very chalky, and it doesn't even come out like chalky, but like granules of the product. So I'm gonna try to use it. If I don't love it enough, then I will give it away by the end of the month, and I will let you know about that. But I can't really part with it because I like the colors and I've used it several times, but I don't know if I like the consistency. I have better eyeshadows and similar in colors. I don't know why. I just want to keep trying it. Another one that I like, but I don't think that they make it anymore, is this L'Oreal in Autumn Leaves. And this is how it looks like. It's very pretty. I like this kind of combination. I think that this quads specifically, I don't think they sell them anymore, but I think it's very, I don't know, that they combine the colors very well. I love the consistency of these eyeshadows. I love how they blend, and pretty much I love everything about them. So I'm gonna keep them, even though probably I wouldn't do a tutorial because they have been discontinued. Something else that has been discontinued is this quad from CoverGirl. I got this with my friend in a swap. The consistency of the eyeshadows is good. The colors are amazing, but I don't use it enough. So I'm gonna give it another try, put it in my monthly makeup basket, and see if I really use it and it's worth keeping or not. This is another palette that I have a tutorial on. This is the Stila palette in, it's called Wondrous palette. And I bought it for $10 at Nordstrom Rack. If you're not familiar with Nordstrom Rack, you should totally go there and just to see what kind of makeup they have, because it's really inexpensive and from amazing brands that you you know, you'd buy at Sephora or Nordstrom or whatever, but they're really cheap. I love these eyeshadows. They're shimmery, but they're not overly shimmery, so you can use them for a daily kind of look, or you can use them for a more glamour look, and it doesn't really have a lot of fallout. Another one that I really like, and it's some of the colors are similar, at least the rose gold is from the Wondrous palette, is this one from the Eye Studio line from Maybelline, and it's the Copper Chic. I do like this quad, and I think that I've created many looks with it. One for sure that I'm gonna share with you in my description box. I will list that tutorial as well, but I like it. I think it's very pretty and I use it a lot, so I'm gonna keep it for sure. Before I begin with my single eyeshadows, I forgot that I had this one here. This is the NYX and it's called 10 color eyeshadow palette. This was really popular back in the day here in YouTube, probably a couple of years ago. It's in Caviar and Bubbles. NYX kind of reformulated their eyeshadows and also their packaging, and I don't think they're the same. I like this one's much better, and even though I cannot, you know, I wouldn't make a tutorial with it just because you can't really find it right now. If you see it in a discount store, if you see it somewhere really cheap, I would totally buy it because it's an amazing quality and it's an everyday kind of palette, and also has some deep shadows that you can use for more of a smoky look. So definitely gonna keep this one. I have this single eyeshadow from Paula Dorf. I think that's the name of, yeah. And this is a single eyeshadow. It's a brown with golden sparkles, but they're very subtle and very finely milled. I kind of love this shadow, but I don't use it enough because it's not in a palette. I tend to reach more for palettes, so I'm thinking about buying a Z palette from Sephora and just go ahead and depot it and try to use it up. Of course, I'm gonna keep it. I think it's a very unique color, and that's why I can't really part with it. I have other colors similar, but nothing like that. I also have this single eyeshadow, which is Grain from MAC. I love it. Once again, I don't use it enough because it's in a single shadow, and I don't know why. Like I said before, I tend to use more palettes. I'm gonna keep it because I like the color and because I'm planning on depotting it. So we're gonna see about that. I have two NYX singles. The first one, it's in the color Cherry, and this is how it looks like. I bought this one really cheap before they reformulated their single eyeshadows, and I think I don't know, they changed the packaging though, and also they came up with some baked eyeshadows and stuff like that. But anyways, this one I like it. I think it's pretty. I bought it for a transition color, as crazy as it looks, and I'm gonna put it in my monthly makeup basket to see if I'm gonna use it or if I should pass it along by the end of the month. I also have the other single eyeshadow. This is in orange, and that's how it looks like. It's very pretty. It's very shimmery. Once again, I don't use it enough, so I'm gonna put it in my monthly makeup basket and see if I come up with different uses for it, or once again, if I should pass it along. Another product that I bought at Ulta really cheap is this Essence eyeshadow in Disco Diva. This is a very pretty purple, and once again, it's very unique. I don't have a purple like this in my collection, so I think that's why I keep it. I love the formula. I love that it's shimmery, but it's not too metallic. I love that it doesn't have much fallout. I kind of like this line from Essence. And once again, you'll probably see all of these depotted at some point. Another thing that I wish that they would made in a different way, not in this kind of weird shape, is this Jordana Duos. Then I have two other shadows, and this one is the e.l.f. eyeshadow in Toasted. This is a very pretty color that I don't use enough, and I should. And once again, I feel like that's the same story with each one of these single eyeshadows. I love them very much. I think they're unique. That's why I bought them, because I don't have anything like them in my collection. But I don't use them enough. I don't reach for them enough. So I'm gonna really have to depot them pretty soon. I love this color though. And this one, it's one of the colors that I said that I was gonna throw away, and I used it for a couple of days, and then I decided that I was gonna keep it, but it's such a mess that I don't use it. Since then I haven't used it, so this is gonna go to the trash. It's amazing, the formula, it's great. I just dropped it, and this is what happened, and tried to fix it and it didn't work. This is in Dusk, and I think the only reason why I kept it is because I went to Target to get it right away and I couldn't find this color, so I'm gonna order it through the website. So I'm gonna just get rid of that one.